Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer. Today I'm going to show you what I've got painted up during the month of February, and we'll see whether I manage to stick to my 20 miniatures a month goal. So this month I've been painting for 3 games mostly, and the first of which is Mantic's All Out War Walking Dead game. I love these miniatures, and Dale is no exception. He's a lovely miniature, and I like the way he comes up when you give him his stubble and his nice cool cardigan. Next we've got the zombie punk, and he looks really cool. I went for this pale skin tone for him, which is paler than I usually do, and I think it came out really well. These miniatures are lovely and chunky and detailed, so you can pick out all these details really easy. Next we have the zombie sheriff, who I painted in the same colours as Rick so that she would blend in with his precinct or his office or whatever, and I think she came out really well. Next we have Dale and Donna, and Donna's got this really weird sort of shocked expression on her face, so she looks kind of strange in the face, but I think it's meant to be like that. It's a completely surprised look. And finally we have Jim and Alan from The Walking Dead, and I think Jim has to have the model of the month for me. I love his expression, I love the big bushy Magnum PI moustache. I really like that miniature. So the second game is actually another Mantic game. It's Dungeon Saga, and this is the Necromancer. And I like, again, the miniature. It's a really nice miniature. To paint well, as all of the Mantic stuff does. I like the dynamic pose of drawing this skeleton from the ground. It's really cool. Now this was a really quick paint job for her, and it looks fine from a distance. Basically it's just a dry brush over her with different shades of light blue over a black. But like I said, it works well on from a distance. Next we got 2 of the ghosts from Dungeon Saga, and again, doesn't show up really that well on camera, but it's a black followed by a couple of highlights of a lighter grey. And finally for Dungeon Saga we have 2 treasure chests, which aren't exactly that thrilling, but they came out really well. Usually I do my treasure chests a bit too dark, I think, and I think these ones came out really nice by going over with a really light sand colour to bring out the texture on them, and as you can see there's a lot of texture in them. So the third game I've been painting for is Zombicide, because I've got millions of these Zombicide miniatures to paint, and I finally got around to doing my Abomination. Unfortunately I did use Army Painter brush on primer varnish, which usually works fine for me, but as you can see it scraped some of the paint off this one, so I was a bit annoyed. Next we have a Seeker, and he looks suitably scary, but not quite as decaying as some of my other zombies, because I reckon the Seekers are sort of newer zombies, so I paint them more in a human skin tone. And then a bunch of these Skinner zombies, which I paint more in a sort of a leathery coloured skin, sort of to show that they've been around for a lot longer, because I think the Skinner ones are meant to have been around and they're starting to starve and what have you. So all in all, I've managed to get 29 miniatures done when you add these 4 toxic runners to the list. So over 1 miniature a day for this month, so that's really good for me. I know a lot of people can paint a hell of a lot quicker and get 29 done in a week or a few days even, but that's not me. So thank you for sticking with me and watching what I got done this February, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.